and fifth, they got to him a little bit, some hard hit balls. And so instead of him going back out there and maybe, getting some traffic and having to bring a reliever in, we decided to give a relief pitcher a clean inning.
Hey, buddy, given the inconsistency of your bullpen, particularly here, is it getting difficult for you to decide who to put in and what the matchups are going to be? Because, in my opinion, it seems like you're never quite sure what you're going to get.
Well, sure, the inconsistency has been troublesome, over the last, I'd say, couple months, right? I think we talked about the bullpen early in the year, how, they got off to a fairly good start and held their own. But the last couple months, you're right, there's been inconsistent performance, from all guys, with maybe the exception of Scott. Scott's been, pretty steady all year. So, there are times when, a relief pitcher will get on a 2 or 3 game roll where it looks like maybe he has some momentum, and then an inning will jump up and bite him, and that's happened almost to a man. So, it's something that we got to just keep fighting through, right? It's not, it's not something that we're going to give into. We got to keep pushing and teaching and working. And that's what these guys are going to do. These guys, feel awful about what's happening. So, they're fighters. We'll get through it.
You're seeing an outstanding year from Trevor Story. I know this is an awful stretch for the ball club, but what have you seen out of him coming to the park every day, giving you something to do?
Well, he comes, like all our guys, position players, man. They prepare to play. They really do. They put the work in pregame. There's physical component of batting practice and ground balls, and the mental side with video and talking to Mags and Sally about the opposing pitching staff. And then Trevor, right now is in as good a spot. Is in a good spot. He's seeing the ball well. He's taking really good swings, playing hard. I love the ground ball up the middle, turned it into a double. So he's playing the game. He really is. Making plays on defense. So he's doing his part. Thanks, buddy. Oh, go ahead, Trevor.
When you see a team going through what you guys have gone through, and to see a young guy like Story still maintain that attitude,
that's great. All our guys are, Trace. I think, but that's a young player, showing leadership and becoming a guy, right? To continue to play. But these guys are professionals. That's what they do. They play hard, so it's not surprising. Next, buddy. Okay, guys.